again. Hello world, I am Natasha Rico, but that's it, I'm done with the video. My last video dropped not that long ago. However, I have not filmed anything for 3 months again, which made me not being used to being in front of the camera again. Unused to being in front of the camera. Is that a word? Yes, it is, but for a different context. Anyway, this video was supposed to be very cute. I was supposed to have my cute makeup on, nice outfit, and instead I am sitting here in my dirty indoor shed. The makeup part and just getting ready was not happening today. Nope. A lot happened during the last 3 months, including I moved. Now I'm in a new place and I don't live alone anymore. I live with my best friend now, who is now my roommate, and she is behind that wall, so I cannot really speak that loudly because she's already tired and she's already sleeping, I think, as opposed to me, obviously. I always pick the time to film my videos when it's already dark outside for some reason. I also hate being perceived doing literally anything by anyone, so the fact that she may be listening now, my social anxiety cannot handle that. I don't know if you noticed, if you've seen any of my previous videos, which I highly doubt. The camera quality is better. Someone who I know gave me a new phone, their old phone that they don't use. In case I break another phone, I keep breaking my phones annually, specifically the screens of them though. The last phone I had, the screen fell off completely. So why are they suddenly like so many different people outside of my window? What are you doing outside at this hour? Go to sleep like a normal person. Do you know what's also better other than camera quality? Emphasis on my skin texture. It's okay, we are embracing our natural beauty. I also look like I'm very red. I am blushing because I see you. I am drinking cranberry juice. 2 days ago I was convinced I had an UTI and I made my father buy me medicine for said UTI. Well, I don't think I do. I think it was not an UTI. In fact, it was nothing. I feel kind of bad now because he kind of wasted the money on the medicine. It wasn't expensive at all or anything, but I am drinking the cranberry juice just in case. It's good for everything down there, so they say, because we are going on a mountain trip tomorrow in a few hours. I still have not packed it, obviously. Cheers. It's not bad, quite delicious actually. I also want to mention that I have a headache again. I have headaches pretty much every day during summer. It's a thing, unfortunately, so it's nothing new for me. All types of headache on top of that. This time I feel my sinuses, I think. I suspect that this time the case may be the fact that I have not eaten any processed sugar for the past 2 days. And I'm miserable because of that, pretty much. So I lost food that I brought for myself. How the fuck do you lose ice cream in your room? Okay, I'll be back. I left it on the kitchen counter to melt. Great. So if my bag's like got melted, it's too late. No. So if my predictions I could so if what I suspect is correct, I have a headache because I have not had any processed sugar, and I cannot deal with that. As I said, I have headaches pretty much every single day during summer, so I'm over it. I am not going to sleep with a headache. If it doesn't work, I'm just going to take medicine. I'm over it. It's salted caramel, my favorite. Do you know what happened today? Well, a lot of things, probably, because we all live in a world I'm in the break, sorry. I cannot focus when I eat. My potential career as a mukbanger won't happen. I'm sure you're very disappointed. Today I had to perform so-called everything shower, right? Wash my hair and everything, shave, moisturize. And I've already had these thoughts before, but today specifically, the thought of having to do that every 2 or 3 days for the rest of my life made me suicidal. There's just something so hard in a concept of a shower for me, especially when I have to wash my hair. And I could not care. I could just throw away all the conditioners and just use like body wash and shampoo, and that's it. With the state my hair is in, how badly damaged from bleach it is, it would not even make much of a difference. But you know what? Well, that was a delicious dose of self-medicating. Coming back to the topic, the times when I didn't care, or should I say the times where I just couldn't afford to care because I did not have strength for it, were the times where my mental health was at its absolutely worst and I couldn't even take any type of shower, let alone, you know, moisturizing myself and stuff. Also, I'm just grateful to be able-bodied and be able to take a shower every day by myself. So I'd rather complain about having to condition my hair and moisturize every day than just go back to the state I was in when I was not even showering regularly at all. Do you know what also makes me suicidal as we speak? Right, I don't know if everyone's roots grow like that. In my case, I feel like a cow has taken dump on the top of my head every time. I don't know what to do with this. I decided not to bleach my hair before the trip because I didn't really have that much time after I knew we were going. And if it turned yellow, I would be even more upset. So, cow dump it is. In my previous video, I got asked results of bleaching my hair. This is how it looked right after bleaching. Since then, it's been 3 months. Also, I would really like to thank you for 2 subscribers, and I know, oh, thank you for 2 subscribers. No, I really mean it. Like, that made my whole entire way. New stain for the collection. You can see every pore on my nose in this camera. Great. I am never not wearing makeup before filming again. No, I'm kidding. I don't care about that. I think the trip I am going on tomorrow will be the first trip where I'm taking just a little bit of makeup. We are going mainly in the mountains, right? I am not doing a full face in the mountains, but we also will be in some cities for at least a few hours every day. I used to be a person who, I don't want to say who wouldn't go out without makeup on, but rather every time I go to any special place, right? Anytime I'm on a trip or something, I have to have makeup on, have to present myself. I just like to feel put together. That's recently I've been realizing that, you know, this is me being put together. Like, I am clean, I am washed, I am moisturized. So I don't think taking all of this stuff and making my bags heavy again just to feel more put together for a few hours is worth it. My point is, I think I really need to get comfortable with not always, I don't know what my point is, I'm done. I just don't think it's worth it to wake up at 5 AM before we go out, because it's early in the morning usually, right, on our trips, and before everyone else, and just have the need to put substances on my face just to feel, you know, presentable. And this is just my face. I don't think I care anymore. I'm gonna look like a typical tourist, and that's okay. Well, the ice cream did not help with my headache, so I'll be back. That's a wild statement. The ice cream did not help with my headache. You know, I think I am going to go take medicine, finish my night routine, and try to go get some sleep. This video needs to come to an end because I just keep staring at myself on camera and dissociating. I don't know if I said anything interesting. I hope to get some footage on the trip, so I don't know, never lose your head, always ready to ramble. Oh no. My roommate is in the toilet. We need to be quiet. Are you quiet? From what I've heard, she also went to get painkillers. Never lose your head, always be ready to ramble and throw out. In addition to the outro, because I have a new hyperfixation. More on that maybe later, maybe next time. And stay as awesome and beautiful. Yeah, is this my outro? Stay as beautiful and awesome as you already are. Remember, you are a star and you can do anything. Bye bye. Well, I'm very glad that we have much better camera quality and that the videos won't look like snuff films filmed in a torture chamber anymore. But what the hell is that skin texture? This camera has a personal vengeance against me. I will do great in a horror film. So again, I don't know what's funny. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I've not gone to sleep, as you can tell. I've been watching Instagram reels that were funny, and then I had a phase. I felt like listening to goth music, and then I went to the toilet and I had an impulse to chop my hair off, basically, which I didn't do because I don't think much good would come out of it. No, I have less than 4 hours to sleep, I think. Also, the fucking stripe that you see on my face is the fucking street lamp that's located right outside my window. Praise the sun, I guess. Ooh. Praise the sun for real though. The sun is great. This is not the sun, but you know.